SEO, SEO. Rank it up. Your website gon' crank it up.
So hello. This is Erica, and you're joining me at SEO for Legion. Wait, that's my website. SEO Rank It Up podcast. Yes. And today we're going to talk about how do I get ideas for blog posts that will get traffic. So it's always challenging when you're starting a website or when you're seeking to grow your website and you're not getting enough organic traffic. And I really get it. I get how challenging it is to get organic traffic. And so basically, what we want to do is we want to look for clues from those who are already winning. We want to look at who's winning this game. And then we want to go over and kind of spy on them. What are they doing? What's working for someone else? What is working? Because it's really easy to get depressed when we're not getting where we want to go and go, what aren't we doing right? And kind of keep slapping ourselves silly, right? That is like so common as far as like how to approach failure is to really step into the failure, and that's okay. I mean, it's a good idea to look in the mirror. However, if we want to get out of the dungeon and into the heavens or out of the hole that we're in and get more traffic, what we need to do is look at who's doing it right, and then what are they doing right, what sweet spots are they hitting. So I think one thing that I've noticed in blogs that get traffic or blogs that get people to pick up the phone and actually call me and get to work is, first of all, this kind of humility coupled with confidence. So it's this really strange, sweet spot of confidence that I know that what I'm teaching is correct, and yet a humility that I'm not, the only teacher on the planet of my topic. So I want to kind of look at anything that I'm going to blog about and say, okay, what are the best ways of winning? And then how can I document, define those and help people, but then show my service as being supreme. So let's just take an example. If you wanted to, let me think of a topic we can riff on. Um, so money coaches. So let's say we wanted to rank with the top people who coach people on money. So Ramsey, there's a guy named Ramsey that does a really good job of this. There's a lady named Amanda Francis who wrote a book called Rich as F that is really good. So how do we look at, if we want to be seen as, say, the number one money coach in the world? If we just start saying that, but we don't have any backing, it's not going to really work. So what we want to do is look at the top 10 of something, anything. Look at the top 20 of this. Look at the top 20 of this. Look at the top 10 of this. So then we want to do some descriptions about each one and some images with metadata. Um, and it works again, and then it works again, and it works again. This always works because people really love it when you curate. They love it when you curate. They don't want to go and learn everything. They want to have someone take the time to tell them the top 5 or the top 10. And then, of course, you're going to make your own sound better than any of the others. I mean, why not? It's your blog. It's your investment. It's yourself. So you want to name everyone, but name yourself like in a really good light. But you want to also show them, you know, who else does this well. And I've talked to that before, but it really does work, and just want to kind of bring it home again. So yeah, so when you're trying to get organic traffic, what you want to do is go look at the top blogs that someone else has done when you type in the keywords that you want to be seen for. So you honestly don't need tons of expensive tools. You can just go type in, you know, let's say you're selling vegan food, just type in best vegan food suppliers or something, you know? And then you want to look at your competition, and you want to look at what they're doing right and how is their blog, what does it look like? And if you look, you also want to look at more than one. competitor, because one competitor could be a fluke. So one competitor could be there for by dubious means. You just don't know. So what you want to do is look at, say, 5 competitors in your field and just kind of get the feeling for what your audience is turned on by. What does your audience like? And then just name it in such a way yourself. So um, one way that you can then, so now let's say you have your blog idea, which is to say it's the top 10 you know, rental investment property managers in, you know, Georgia or something. And let's say you want to emerge as number 1, but you don't want to say I'm the best property manager since, you know, apple pie. You want to say, here are all of the great property managers, and these are the things they do well. And hey, these are the things you need to look for when you're hiring a property manager. Here are the 10 things you need to make sure that you include. How do they, you know, manage evictions? How do they do this? How do they do that? And so now you've got your really sort of nutritious, meaty article about the topic, including the top 10 positions, what makes them good, what makes them good. Now you want to take images, maybe screenshots of their websites, screenshots, you know, something like that, something to document it with images, because nobody likes a whole bunch of text just back to back to back. And now you've got a really good blog post that will actually most likely over time get organic traffic. And then here's a bonus. You can, let's say you did the top 20 of something. You can go make a little article, the top 5 of it, and post it on an article website like Easing Articles or something, and then link to your, you know, hey, if you like seeing 5, you're going to love my article about 20, you know, go look here. And so you want to, then you can go make some little teasers. You can also post teasers on social media and just do the title in that case, like, hey, what's common in the top 10, say, property managers in Georgia? Hey, do you want to know the most common thing that they all did best? Hey, you have to go to my article, and then you want to link to it. So yeah, those are some ideas for getting organic traffic when you're frustrated or you're not getting enough. I hope you have a great day. This is Erica Glessing. I'm your host for the SEO Rank It Up podcast, and you can go to my website at SEO for Lead Gen and sign up if you'd like to meet with me and have me look at your website and see how you can improve.
SEO, that's all it takes. Yeah. SEO. SEO. Yeah. Crank it up. Your website gon' rank it up. More customers coming into ya, more money in your business flow. Crank it up. Your website gon' rank it.